Welcome back, people of God, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, going back to our assignments, please. Like I said before, the network shut down on social media. I believe all of the social media up. The reason for this assignment is for us to be able to get to that point in our lives whereby whenever we meet a situation, somebody says something, we say we're in a relationship, be able to know, is this truth, fact, courtesy, which are the three acceptable? Or is a myth, foolishness, witchcraft, lies, or the worst of all, a bait? And like I've told us, anytime one of those three acceptable is mixed with any of the four no-go area in any situation, any statement, then you are dealing with a bait. I hope we are good people of God, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because the first one we're seeing on our screen, which I believe we all have in our study, is supposedly a prayer. Somebody is praying to God. Hope all is well. And the person says, "Dear God, please bring me closer to what's meant for me." This is one of the stupidity and madness of religion. For lack of better, that's how I added the two together. This madness is what's the essence of this? So it's God that will bring you closer to what is meant for you. Then why are you an adult? Why are you responsible for your life? If this is true, why would God say in Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20, that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above what we ask of, but it's going to be according to the power that what works in us. If there's anything like this, let me tell you, the best God can do is for none of us to go to hell. God says it's not his will that any of us is destroyed. But why are people being destroyed? It's not in God's hands. So this is a myth. It doesn't exist at all. It's even a lie. But because it's a prayer, okay, between myth and foolishness, let's give it more foolishness. Because foolishness is more than myth. It's something that doesn't exist that makes it myth. But for you to believe that is foolishness. So this is foolishness, please. I hope we understand why this is foolishness, please.
Yes, sir.
The next one is this truth, fact, courtesy, myth, foolishness, witchcraft, lies, or bait. And this is supposed to be somebody making a prayer or declaration for someone. Say, God will bless you and watch over you. God will smile on you and be kind to you. God will look on you with favor and give you peace. These wonderful blessings will be in your life, not only today, but every single day. Like I said last service, even though all the untouchables can bless you and speak over you, apart from Jerusalem, it doesn't mean you are going to speak the wrong thing. If you speak the wrong thing, it can't work. In fact, speaking the wrong thing on makes you touchable. You are no longer an untouchable. So no person of sound mind, no queen, just like recently, I saw a, it might be a heartfelt. See, because you mean well doesn't mean you are saying the right thing. This woman was honestly praying over her daughter. It's good. It's a noble thing. But when I listen to the words, it's sad. It's religious. And such word can destroy that child. So that's just how it is. Ignorance is not an excuse here. Don't forget where we're coming from. That the part of God that is most powerful is the righteousness part. Even though you did something nicely and it even made sense, it doesn't mean it's right. But most of the things that make sense are right. Not all. There's still some things that make sense, but still not right. Not to not talk about things that doesn't make sense. So this one, don't say an ontology can pray it because it's not scriptural. God is not our unto. God has blessed us. I've told you it's a lie to say God will bless. Now, when you are saying it to somebody else, it's witchcraft. Okay? To say God will do something. As if God is your mate. So this is an outright witchcraft. Okay? Because you are saying things over somebody else that you don't have power to say or do or bring to pass. So it's witchcraft. The next one. Can we see the next one on our screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And it says, if God made you a promise, it will come to pass. Is it truth, fact, courtesy, myth, foolishness, witchcraft, lies, or bait? It's an outright lie. This is why they shut down you shut down your brain to follow religion. But this is what religion says. God will do it. I've told you God has done whatever he needs to do. So for you to even put the word if, it means a fresh thing. So that's a total lie. There is no promise God is making for you. God has made all the promise for you. It's you that you have to discover that promise and use your faith in it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So people that die untimely, it's God that made them a promise of timely death. And the same will happen to any of us. I'm sharing the truth. You are not listening. If the circumstances come, somebody will now, one stupid person will not tell you and say it's God's will accept it. When you could have prevented the calamity from coming. The next one, I hope you can see this one on our screen, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And is this truth, fact, courtesy, myth, foolishness, witchcraft, lies, or bait? But this has so many today. It started with a courtesy, also end with a courtesy. But in between is this statement. Life doesn't require that we be the best, only that we try our best. Says who? So what about Deuteronomy 28, when it says categorically that God's will is for us to be the best and nothing less than that? Of course, in trying to be the best, there's no way you won't try your best. But to say life doesn't require us to be the best, downgrade this to be a bit. Good morning is a courtesy. Have a wonderful day is a courtesy. Okay? To try your best, of course, is truth. But to say life doesn't require you to be the best, it's an outright lie. So this is a bit. Because right is mixed with wrong here. How the brethren in centers can still hear me good, please.
Yes, sir.
I hope social media is good. Moving on.
Yes, I didn't get the answer to that one before we move on.
The answer to it is a bait. Because baits are things that have a mixture of what is right and what is wrong. Good money is courtesy which is acceptable. We should be cautious to people. Have a wonderful day is also another courtesy. To try our best is truth. It's God's will that we should try our best. But to say life doesn't require that we be the best is a lie. So because we have a lie plus two courtesy and one truth, it makes this statement a bait. Um, Apologies for the major network shutdown which had eaten into our time. But thank God, I believe the seed of the truth has been sown. The
Amen.
little that we sown, I believe the Holy Spirit is capable of using it to generate root, stem, flower, fruit, and leaves in our lives.
Amen.
And make us to inherit what belongs to those that truth is their God in life.
Amen.
So
Yeah.
let's have a wonderful day and week ahead.
Amen.
That the God of truth will justify and glorify each and every one of us that do everything against all odds to make the truth our God in life. Stay blessed, people of God, and stay rapturable. Have a wonderful week, please.
Thank you.